Good afternoon, everyone. We'll just wait for another couple of minutes. We're waiting for all the students to connect. Yeah, there's someone who's raised their hands. Yeah, you can unmute and you can ask your doubt.
Dreams become reality with the perfect platform. Give wings to your ambition. Ignite it with power, with creativity, and let it fly. Let it fly high to reach the sky. Let your passion lead you, take you places, script your success story, and make you a champion in your mastery. Transform your dreams into reality with Ramapuram Srm Institute of Science and Technology.
So, a very good afternoon once again to everyone present here. So, we started.
தமிழ்நாடுல இருக்க ரெண்டு பெரிய இன்ஜினியரிங் டெஸ்டினேஷன்ஸ் விஐடி அண்ட் எஸ்எம்.
Sorry about that. So we'll start with the second session for the day. Now, since you've already got a brief introduction about what SRM Seed is, what is happening here, we would like to give you more insight about campus life and especially the students' activities that happen at Seed. So I would like to invite Architect Diliban sir to give a presentation on campus life and life at SASA, like SASA, Seed SASA.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, ma'am, is my screen visible? Ma'am, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is both an honor and a privilege to be here today and welcome you to this amazing architecture community. I welcome all the first year students and parents here who have gathered here, and if you are anything like when I started, you are sitting there feeling a million emotions and asking yourself a million questions. In fact, I can assure you, each and every one of you, that you're here because you deserve to be, and you can bring something new and exciting to this diverse learning community here. And to talk about community, the SRM University has a dedicated campus life department to take care of the needs of the life of students at SRM. And our department has a special dedicated students wing called SASA, which is Seed Association for Students of Architecture. And all the events, all the activities, all the extracurricular and co-curricular activities happening in our department and in the college is taken care by the campus life department and SASA. And I would like to introduce Dr. V. Rema ma'am, the campus life head. It's with her support, all the events that has been happening in our campus for the past year, and our heads who has supported us from the beginning of the Students Association. I would like to thank Architect Lokis Madhivanan sir and Professor M. Ashok sir. And Architect Pooja Kataria and myself has been the coordinators of SASA for past 3 years. And I would like to introduce the core committee members, the actual important pillars of this association, the Students Association. Students of 4th years, 3rd years, and 2nd years all put together have done a tremendous job over the past year. Shweta Mary Johnson, the president; Naveen Kumar, the vice president; Divya Satish, the secretary; Janvi Rai, the treasurer; Feroz Khan, the media head. Rohit and Subhadarshika are part of NASA. So to talk about what exactly happens in SASA, we have a lot of activities ranging from guest lectures to other events. We had nearly 20 guest lectures and workshops in the year 2019, when we had an opportunity to have the live classes, and we had several other non-curricular activities. We take these things, the important days in each year, all the holidays we used to celebrate. All the students used to come up with creative ideas to celebrate all these important days, and we have gifted to have such a management here who actually encourages us, not only permit but encourages us to come up with events like this. And once the pandemic stuck, all the student activity did not come to an end. Like, in fact, hashtag is our department's symposium, which happens every year. It is the brainchild of our vice principal, Architect Lokis sir, who has pushed the hashtag event since 2017. The third version, however, in 2020, when pandemic stuck, we all had to brainstorm, and finally we decided to have it online. So hashtag 2020 is the first online symposium to happen in India. And apart from your guest lectures and webinars, we happen to conduct a lot of interesting workshops, as well as events, as well as gaming competitions online. And we had over 1,000 participants, and our statistics speaks well for itself. It was quite a success, and followed by it in that year 2021, we had the second version of our online hashtag, and this time we had participants participating from all over India. Like, we also leveled up our presence of events ranging from a different creative competitions for students as well as workshops. And this year's statistic, we had over nearly 1,500 participants from various colleges across India. And finally, I would like to introduce NASA here, the National Association Students of Architecture. So this NASA is established in the year 1957 and has been around for over 64 years. So NASA is the biggest student body in India, and every architecture students enrolled, every student enrolled in the first year of architecture is directly a member of the NASA. So NASA conducts a lot of events across years, so from August till the next December. So each year, our students form up different groups into themselves with the help of our unit secretary and the unit designee, Rohit and Subhadarshika, who are the heads of this NASA association who represent our college. And with that, we have won many accolades in the past years, and we have been participating in each and every competition hosted by NASA since then. And I would like to conclude by saying that as a boy, Harry Potter was told that he had the power to change the lives of all individuals in the wizarding community. Like that, I tell all the first year students here, you too have the power to change people's lives and the lives of students and faculty in our architecture community. And I look forward to doing this with you. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for introducing us to NASA. We all are awaiting for the students to join and have all the fun. Now let's move to the next section of the session. So let's know about the regulations and academic outline. So I request Dr. Yoga Priya ma'am to kindly take over the dais and explain us the regulation and academic outline.
Yes, thank you, Pooja. Thank you, Diliban, for starting the session with co-curricular activities. I will be explaining about the curriculum and syllabus. Just a minute, I will share the screen. Yes. Is it visible, Pooja? Shall I start?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible and audible.
Yes. So for BR and BDS and for MR, we are following 2019 regulation. So I will be explaining some of the things under this curriculum. So we have various courses offered under various categories. We have humanities, social sciences, basic sciences, engineering science, professional elective courses, professional core course, open elective courses, project work, seminar, internship, and mandatory courses. This is basically a credit-based system, and the credits varies according to the lecture, practical, and the other hours conducted. We have also a major category like theory courses, studio lab courses, joint courses. The theory courses basically has the theory aspects, and the written exam will be carried out by the students. And in joint courses, we have both the practical and theory work goes on. In studio, we have the practical assessment, which will be assessed in continuous way.
Sorry, ma'am. Can we go for a slideshow? Full screen?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. So these are the subjects offered in professional elective courses. You can check with the various fields of interest where the students can select their own elective courses like set design to textile design, temple architecture, vernacular architecture, architectural conservation, and various few other courses has been offered in elective courses. We have also mandatory subject like NSS, mental health using yoga, Indian traditional knowledge, Constitution of India, environmental science, and value education courses. These mandatory subjects doesn't have any credits, but the student has to get passed in the subject to get their degree. And we have also open elective courses in which you can check with various languages and art studio, freehand drawing, model making studio, which will be useful for the architecture students. So these are the engineering courses you can check with. We have graphics 1 and 2, we have art studio, we have computer studio 1 and 2, and few of the structural courses offered and handled by the civil department, and we have building services 1 and 2. So these were the works done by the second year students in their computer studio 2 subjects. And these are the basic science courses like mathematics, particularly framed for architecture students. We have also BMC 1, 2, 3, 4. We have climate responsive architecture and acoustics. So other than this, we have also have professional training. The students has to carry an internship in the 9th semester in an office or a firm for a period of 3 months or 1 semester. And we have also pre-thesis, that is 2 credits. We have MOOC, that is massive open online course, which is offered for 1 credit, and the students can select their own online course and get their credits done. And we have also the final thesis for about 18 credits. So these were the architecture design studio work, starts from basic designs to second year rural studio to primary health center done in second year to third year work. And these are the photographs taken during the study visit. We can also see the urban design work done in the 4th year and thesis work in the 5th year. So coming to BEDA syllabus mapping, the same way like we have also done the syllabus mapping under humanities, mandatory course, open elective courses. In elective courses, you can check with the aspects of interior design in major way, that is biomimicry in interior design, new age materials, green interior sort of thing. So these are the photographs taken during the Kalamkari workshop done in the BEDA's first year. So these are professional core courses. We have also interior design studio starting from residential, retail, large commercial, cultural, hospitality, and few other courses like evolution of interior, classical architecture, and basic design studio sort of things. So these are the sheets done by the third year BEDA students before they get into their training. You can work with their interior details, the computer studio, how they have worked, and all those things you can check. So these were the sheets done by the students of BEDAs. The BEDA students also involved in conducting workshops in hashtag online program. So these were the total credits which you can check from first semester to the 10th semester. Overall, the students have to get 275 credits, and the BEDA students for 4 years, they have to get 160 credits. So this is mandatory for all the students for all the program like BR, BEDAs and MR. For individual subjects, they have to get 75% attendance. Then the students will be detained if there is a lack of 75% attendance, and they have to register for compensatory course. This all the students has to have in their mind. And other than that, we have also a criteria called a minimum 3 subjects 75% attendance. If this criteria is not satisfied, then the student has to go for a year back. We have a ERP system of attendance where the students will get all the information about their absent or present marking by the staff member. We have a fee card portal, awesome info like the theory, internal mark, external mark, whether they get passed or detained, all the information will be put forth in the awesome info. Then we have also a system of assessment, and the assessment marking also they can check in the students info. So the assessment carries out in a way of continuous learning assessment, which varies from joint theory courses and lab studio courses. We have CLA 1, 2, and 3. In some courses, you have to present a portfolio and get your marks done. In some courses, both portfolio, viva, and exam will be carried out. So the assessment is a continuous learning process. Then, other than going for only a classroom model sort of thing, we have also learning methods. That is, the students has to take a self-study learning method of things, and we have used to take them to site visit, case study visit. We have also given for mini projects, and they can also check with the guest lectures handled throughout the semester for the individual subjects. And we have also a program of mentor and students things where the students will be allotted under particular staff member. If they need any help, guidance, or advice, they can approach the mentor and get their suggestions done. We have also a few grievances cell. There is no ragging in the campus, and we have women grievance cell, SC/ST cell, where they can approach the particular staff in charge to get their things done. So feel comfortable in the new environment, explore your curriculum, core curricular activities, have your goal, try to reach your goal. All the best for all the students who have joined. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for explaining that with such crisp and clear information. Now we would like to proceed to the next part. Before we move to the next part, students are free to have their videos on, so that we are also aware of the students, and the faculties also get to know your names. It's a virtual meet, but let's try to make it as lively as we can. So I invite all the first year in charges to give introduction about the course. So firstly, we have Avinash sir and Manju ma'am from first year BR.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Hello, students. Welcome to the SRM Sead campus. Architecture is a sculpture with a gesture of human occupation. It is a famous quote
Ma'am,
by architect
please.
Charles Correa.
Karanya ma'am. It's off, ma'am.
A warm welcome to aspiring architects and future planners for shaping India as the world's best country. We congratulate you for the best career choice for a creative profession. Architecture is said to be the mother of all arts. On this occasion, I would like to introduce you to all our faculty heads, design chairs, and the faculty members. Sanchana ma'am, can you present the screen?
Can we make it full slideshow?
Just a second, ma'am. It's not working from my end. Kindly excuse me for the delay.
Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, your screen is visible. Yeah, and it's full screen.
Yeah. As we saw earlier, architect M. Lokesh Shah will be is the VP admin for the Seed campus. Professor M. Ashok Kumar sir is the head of the department of architecture in Seed department. Professor Architect NSA Ravi sir is a design chair, and our next design chair is Architect Venkatesh Babu sir. I call upon Venkatesh Babu sir to address the students. Babu sir, can you address the students?
Before sir addresses, I will just talk. Good afternoon, one and all present here. As per the Council of Architecture Norms and Regulation, each institution should have a design chair. So our institution is more privileged to have 2 design chair and also the HOD and VP assisting our design classes. And they have 20 years of experience with commendable knowledge and experience both in practice and teaching. Venkatesh Babu sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. I welcome all the students to this wonderful fraternity of architecture. And your life will be changed hereafter. Like the way you look at things, the way you will live your life is going to change. It will be a drastic change. Prepare for it, and it will be an enjoyable one. So design is the base of or the spine of this profession. Okay, everything else, all the subjects, theory subjects, all are supporting subjects. So design is the spine of architecture. So you got to be involved with this with passion and hard work. It demands hard work. So this is what I would like to give you as an introduction, and it's going to be an enjoyable experience for everybody. So let's welcome. We'll have a good time for the next 5 years. Thank you.
Now, I would like to introduce you to the subjects you will be taking up in the first semester. The first subject is Mathematics for Architecture. It is a 3-credit subject. And next one is English for Architects, which is a 2-credit subject. The next one is History of Architecture. That is a 3-credit subject. And the next one, it is a L subject, which is Architectural Graphics. That is a 3-credit subject. And Art Studio and Model Making. The next one will be Freehand and Digital Delineation. Then Basic Design and Visual Arts. And last, NSS and NCC. Now, I would like to call upon Mr. M. Kannan sir, who's a max faculty to address the students.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I'm audible now?
Yes, yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very good afternoon to one and all present here. I'm Kannan from Mathematics Department of Srm University. So first of all, I welcome all the students and parents to join the right place and the right course of our university. Generally, this paper that is code 19 ARB 111T, that is paper heading is Mathematics for Architecture. So this semester, whatever you are going to study, nothing is new to you. Already 2 years, that is higher secondary level, that is +1, +2, whatever you study the board, ICSE or CBSE or state board of the concerned state, whatever you learn mathematics, so same thing you are going to transfer the knowledge in terms of a better design and a better place. So you want to become the best architect. So the mathematics will help you in different aspects, like you learn from the trigonometry, differential calculus, integral calculus, and various topics you studied. So you know only the subjects how to solve the problem, right? But after you join the course, okay, now, so in this semester, whatever you learn the subject, now you are going to apply that in the area of application. So then only we will fulfill your what you learned the mathematics as higher secondary level. So from this, I'll invite once again to everyone. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I call upon our English faculty, Dr. Rama ma'am, to introduce the subject English for Architects.
Ma'am, sir, can I share my screen?
Yes, yes, ma'am. You can share it now, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, sir. Just. Is my screen visible?
No, ma'am, it's not visible, ma'am.
Yeah, it's okay then. It's okay, so then I'll just speak. Good afternoon, all. So this paper will be about the English needed for architects and designers. So it will not be the usual grammar which you learn in your schools. The thing will be like you'll be learning in regarding like verbal and non-verbal communication skills, and by the end of the course you'll be able to develop creative ideas and plans, and put this in a very good language. It's overall. This course will be teaching you all the language skills necessary for you as an architect, as a designer, and it will strengthen your writing skills particularly, and of course speaking skills. We have so many activities for internal marks which will increase your prepared speech or extempore speech. And basically it will help you integrate your technical skills, whatever you have, along with English language skills, so that you'll be able to present your knowledge, your idea, your creativity in a wonderful language to the audience, to your audience in general, and to your bosses in particular. And we pay particular attention to your vocabulary and grammar, but not through the usual way of grammar. Of course, we have different tasks to make you learn all these vocabulary and grammar necessary for all this writings, especially the report writings, or if it is like like reviews. So that's what we'll be learning in this course. Finally, the aim of this course is finally to integrate whatever the technical skills which you gain in your major subjects, and to express it in a very wonderful language, that will take you places. So all the best, and welcome to SRM. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. S. Savita will be handling value education for you. Now we have seen the allied subjects. Now we'll be going into the actual architectural subjects. Now I call upon our History of Architecture faculty, Architect Pon Gomati ma'am, to brief you about the subject.
Thank you, Avinash sir. Good morning, one and all present here. So myself, I'm Pon Gomati. I'll be handling your History of Architecture subject. That is History of Architecture 1, which basically it is about the temple architecture, Hindu temple architecture, and the Islamic architecture. So it's actually a 3 credits course, and we'll be having 3 hours per week, and it's a theory subject. And the first 3 units will be about the Hindu temple architecture, and the last 2 units will be about the Islamic architecture. So it'll be very interesting. Starting from the Indus Valley civilization, it will carry you to the Buddhist architecture, and then the Dravidian temples will be there. So we can do interesting exercises and assignments. So waiting for you guys. So all the best. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you. Avinash sir, you're not audible.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for addressing the students. Architectural Graphics 1 will be handled by Assistant Professor Architect Monisa A and Assistant Professor Sanjana. Now I call upon Monisa ma'am and Sanjana ma'am to address the students.
Hello, good afternoon all. I am Sanjana, Assistant Professor, and I will be handling Architectural Graphics 1. So in the first semester, when you are getting introduced to architecture, architectural graphics becomes a language for you, just like English or any other language that you learn. Architectural graphics also consists of grammar, it consists of words. You will have such equivalent terminologies in architectural graphics, which will help present your design to your clients and to your peers. So architectural graphics is going to give you a hands-on experience. It's a theory cum studio course, which will comprise of 5 hours per week. And you will learn everything starting from constructing geometry, all the way from a point to a line to 2D shapes to 3D objects. You'll be constructing and then moving on to actual plans and sections of buildings, which will be a great introduction right at the start of the course, because the design studio will introduce you to designing your own independent entities such as a residence or any other. So architectural graphics is going to provide you with necessary tools to represent your design, to represent your ideas. So I really wish you all the very best and great time in the course. I hope to see you all soon. Thank you. I now hand it over to Architect Monisa.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, all. I'm Architect Manisha, Assistant Professor. I will be handling Architectural Graphics 1 for B section. Regarding the requirements for the studio subject, it's mandatory for all of the students to buy a drafting table and an A3 sketchbook. The department will be providing you all the stationeries. Until then, we request all the students to be prepared with a basic set of stationery so that it will be useful for the classworks. So we request you to buy pencils, the scales, and few basic elements for initial stages of exercises. And thank you. Avinash sir, over to you.
Thank you, both of you. Basic design will be handled by Professor Architect Manju ma'am, Architect Sujata ma'am, and myself. I call upon Architect Manju Arjun ma'am, Professor Architect Manju Arjun ma'am to address the students.
Thank you, Avinash. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible, ma'am.
Yes. Very good afternoon again to all the students. Basic design, it is a very, very interesting subject which you are going to enjoy for the entire 5 years course. Any architect, you can point it out. They will be having wonderful memories in the basic design subjects rather than any other subjects, because you will be exploring the various ideas and creativity, either it is right or wrong. You are allowed to do your free thinking process in the subject. It is a studio based subject, so you will not have any kind of exams or anything, but you will be prepared for a drawing or a model. It is a 12 credit subjects. So this subject will help you for the creative thinking, like how people can visualize a building. So like that, we'll be doing a small model making objects and everything. This is explores the various possibilities in the world of space. This is actually to analyze, visualize, communicate, and represent design. Architecture is a graphical language. This graphical language can be converted into the 3D, three-dimensionally in the basic design process, as well as the two-dimensional things. Here we'll be learning about the basic elements and principles of design. Amalgamating all these two together, we'll be creating the models and sculptures, sometimes two-dimensional shapes and everything. So this is enhance your spatial perceptions by understanding the relationship between the form and the space. And last but not the least, we'll be doing lots of experimentation in the colors and textures and impact of the design with respect to color and texture, and also to the context. So this is a wonderful experience in the total course of architecture itself. So you will be enjoying it. So I request all the students, to be explore all these your creative ideas, and then read lots of e-books regarding the basic design thinking process and everything. Of course, you will be getting the form space order by DK Ching. That is nothing but it's a bible for an architecture students. So you'll be our college will be providing that book, and also you'll be having the e-copy is available. So please go through these books if you have a time and everything. Avinash, over to you.
Thank you so much for enlightening the students, ma'am. Associate Professor Architect Sujata ma'am and myself will be the class in charges for the two sections of architecture. As class in charges, we students, you can approach us for any doubts regarding if you have any doubts relating to the subjects, any problem regarding the attendance, and anything, you can approach us. After the session is over, we'll be posting a WhatsApp link so that the students who have registered for BArch can join in that link. Okay, and moving on, Mr. Srinath sir will be handling model making and freehand delineation for you. So, sir, artist sir.
Avinash, sorry to interrupt you. Change the slide. You're not called Sujata ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Sujata ma'am is in another meeting, ma'am.
Okay.
So, Srinath sir will be handling model making and freehand sketching for you. Next, moving on. This is Sujata ma'am. Since ma'am is in another meeting, she'll be handling classes for you. Now over to BDES. Monisa ma'am, you can take over now.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good afternoon. This is Monisha again. I'm a postgraduate at Masters in Interior Architecture and Design in CEPT University, Ahmedabad. I will be the class in charge of the first year BDES students, and I will now introduce the team of subject handling faculties to you all. Firstly, I would like to introduce Professor Venkatesh Babu sir, our design chair, who will be mentoring the students for the subject basic design along with me. We then have architect Shobna Suresh ma'am, senior level grade assistant professor, who will be handling a mandatory subject, physical and mental health yoga. And we have Dr. S. Savita ma'am, who will be handling value education, which is a mandatory subject. Then we have Dr. Ramalakshmi ma'am for the subject English. We then have architect G. Avinash sir for the studio subject interior design 2D graphics. And again, Mr. Srinath sir for the studio subject freehand and digital delineation. and I will be taking an elective subject called Evolution of Interior and Classical. So here's the list of courses offered for the semester with the credits, the number of hours, along with the respective faculties. We have a professional course subject, Basic Design, a joint course, Interior Design, 2D Graphics, English and the Value Education, professional core, Freehand Digital Delineation, and Evolution of Interiors. So there'll be a lab course, which is called as Physical and Mental Health using yoga. So total number of credits for this semester would be 20, and the per week it will be 34 hours. So upcoming is the work of students, which is done in the previous semester. So we'll have a look at those previous semester works. Thank you, sir. I now hand over the session to Architect Sanjana, who will be briefing about MR first years. Thank you.
Before moving on to the MArc, we would like to show a short video of the previous year's works done by BArc students. So Pooja ma'am will be playing a short video now.
The Guys, you are seeing the first year basic design works. These are 3D models. It's a nail and thread.
Pooja ma'am, we are not able to hear the audio, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now we'll be handing over the stage to Professor Architect Shantini ma'am and Assistant Professor Architect Sanjana ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Avinash sir. Will you be able to present the PPT, sir, that I sent to you? I'll be giving a very brief introduction to the master's program, which is a general architectural design program. And it's over 2 years, 4 semesters. And these are the program educational objectives. So the following are the objectives. The program will offer students skill sets and domain knowledge about large city-level facilities such as transportation nodes, sports facilities, and high-rise buildings. So basically, the scale of projects is going to be vastly different from those in the BARC program. The scale and intensity will differ. The second objective is to provide the students with capabilities in the areas of analysis, design, construction, and post-occupancy evaluation. Ignite the minds of students to take up research and development in architecture, urban design, conservation, landscaping, and environmental planning. To train the students to become effective communicators and assume leadership positions to contribute towards developing a sustainable city. Prepare the students to imbibe social responsibility and play a significant role in nation building as architects. So the total number of credits across the 4 semesters is going to be 75, and these credits will be divided into subjects of various categories. So these categories are as follows: professional core subjects, professional elective courses, research subjects, project work, seminar, or internship. So professional course subjects comprise of 45 credits in all across the 4 semesters. And these subjects, some of these subjects, to give you an example, will be urban design theory, large span structures for architectural applications, new urbanism theory, urban landscape theory, contemporary process in architecture. And you have studio courses as well. Design Studio 1, which is first semester studio, is focused around urban design. The Design Studio 2 is focused on urban infrastructure projects. Design Studio 3 is focused on high-rise buildings. Professional elective courses, you have 6 options of which you will get to choose. And these options are as follows: sustainable development, green building strategies for tall buildings, disaster management, environmental strategies, new age materials and construction, facade technologies for buildings. So in all, you need to cover 6 credits in elective courses. You'll be choosing 3 out of the 6 options given. Under research courses, a total of 3 credits need to be completed, and research methodology in architecture is a course that will be offered. Under project work, seminar, internship in industry or higher technical institutions, a total of 21 credits, and this will be your final semester comprising of thesis or MOCs, open online courses, which are also encouraged as part of the program. So this is an overview of semester 1, wherein I've already discussed theory subjects, studio subjects, and elective. I'll go over the list again. For semester 1, you'll have urban design theory, large span structures for architectural applications, standards and legal frameworks for urban infrastructure projects. You'll have the first elective course and 2 studio courses, namely Advanced Computer Studio and Design Studio 1, which is focused on urban design. Therefore, for the first semester alone, you'll be covering a total of 20 credits. I will now address a list of faculties who will be handling these subjects for semester 1 as a very brief introduction. Avinash sir, can you move on? Thank you, sir. So Design Chair, Professor Venkatesh Babu will be mentoring the studio. Design Studio 1 Urban Design faculties are Dr. Yoga Priya and myself, Architect Sanchana. Dr. Yoga Priya is an associate professor who holds a PhD. Myself, I have a postgraduate degree in urban design. The urban design theory subject will be handled by architect R. Shalini Kumari, who is assistant professor and is currently pursuing PhD. Large span structures for architectural applications will be handled by architect Manju Arjunan, who is associate professor, who holds an MArch and MSc. Standards and legal frameworks for urban infrastructure projects will be handled by architect Kokilavani Tyagarajan, who is assistant professor and holds an M.Plan degree in urban and regional planning. Professional Elective 1 and Advanced Computer Studio will be handled by architect Saranya, who is assistant professor and holds an M.Tech in construction technology and management. So thank you. I will hand it over to architect Shalini ma'am. Thank you.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. We will have a glimpse of what our senior students of MArch have already done. So as architect Sanchana was talking about, we have an urban design studio, and last year's urban design studio was handling with respect to it should be located in the core city. The site should be on a transition phase, and they must concentrate on a public space, and the site should emphasize some image, and it should also have an reimagined identity for the Chennai city. So it was a group work, and some students have taken it with respect to Chetpet and other areas, and they have actually documented it. We will be seeing their sheets now. These are some of the works which were done by one group of our present second year students. So same urban design projects. And in your second semester of first year, you will be having urban infrastructure projects where it might be a stadium or an airport or a multinodal center or multimodal center. So it can be even your metro stations kind of thing. So this semester we had airport design. The site was located in Pondicherry. The students, since because it was an online event, we had to actually call upon lots of architects who actually delivered lots of works of their own airport project, which is very rare to get. So some of the architects had a broad mind of sharing their ideas, and they came up online and they shared all their plans and made our students understand the importance of airport design. And our students have done a very good work, and which we will be showcasing it now. So these are some of the works of the airport, which was done by our MArch students. So again, we had sports complex the last but previous semester. So students had the sports complex at Amaravati, and students had taken initiative of doing the case study. The time it was on offline, so they had a privilege of going offline and doing the case studies, and that was reflected in their first year projects. We have advanced computer studio where we will be learning about Revit. So it will be combined along with your design studio also. So the students can have a privilege of working on Revit with respect to their MArch design studios. So that would be a combination of all those things. We have a subject called the seminar where the students will be studying on certain topics, and they will be presenting it as a seminar. So that actually gives them a confidence of looking the subjects with respect to research side also. So this helps them to find out their strengths and weaknesses on research. And with respect to this seminar, our students had done some paper publications, which is also another subject which is there in the second semester. And those papers were taken up, and with the help of the faculty members, they were allowed to publish it on the journals also. So these are the seminar and paper publications which were done by our first year, that is current second year students. We had environmental strategies where the case studies were given with hot topics of whatever environmental issues we are facing in India. With respect to that, Kudangulam and then Neyveli projects, they have taken up and they have done an environmental study. You have contemporary process in architecture in your second semester of MArch, where you will be studying about parametric design and the contemporary processes, where they will be dealing about fractals and other contemporary process of design. When we get into second years of MArch, we have high-rise building design. So students would study about the theory of high-rise building in their first semester, and then they will be applying that concepts in their second semester design. Again, the same, some samples. We have thesis, and we have dissertation, and we have MOOC courses also for your last semester, that is your fourth semester. And we have research methodology in third semester. So with respect to research methodology, that will be the prelims of whatever research ideas has to be inculcated with MArch students. So this was one of the assignment which was given in the research methodology, where the students were studying the importance of research with respect to a paper which is published. So they came up with how to do an abstract, what will be there in the body of the paper, and how we have to do a conclusion, what kind of references we have to see. All those things were done in research methodology in their first semester. And this is dissertation. As I told you, the seminar and research methodology and paper publications will actually open their minds in a broader way, and students will start thinking about a different perspective. And our dissertation would be one of such kind where students came up with the very interesting topics and they have done this. Thank you all. Hope we will meet soon in offline mode, and then we will learn and excel together. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all the faculties for introducing all the subjects.
Pooja, we left with one subject faculty, Shobana Suresh ma'am. Avinash?
Okay.
In the first year subjects, we left with one subject.
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Shobana ma'am, Mrs. Shobana ma'am will be handling NSS and NCC for both BARC and BDIS. Now we call upon Shobana ma'am to introduce herself and invite the students. I think all the students would be very familiar with Shobana ma'am because she has been talking with you for the past 3 months. So now you can see her on screen.
Thank you, Avinash. Good afternoon to all. So, I'm Shobana Suresh. I'll be coordinating with your first year subject called NSS, NCC, and NSO. So, I hope you all know what it is. NSS is a National Service Scheme, and NCC stands for National Cadet Corps. It's an interesting subject also, where you can work on it, and also it gives an intensive training for you people and to know your skills, and also you'll be engaged in various games and etc. So in NCC, it helps in personality development of students through physical activities that helps in building stamina of the student. We have different activities that are included in NSS, or enrichment of conservation, women empowerment programs, social service programs, education and recreation, and also for blood donation. In NSS, the motto is "Not me, but you," reflects the essence of democratic living and upholds the need for selfless service. So, in this pandemic situation, we will do all the activities in online mode for creating awareness. Hope to see you all soon. All the very best, guys. Thank you. Over to Avinash.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for inviting the
Avinash?
students. Am I audible?
Yes, I request you to send the link for the WhatsApp group for BR first year.
Yes, Pooja ma'am, I'm not able to send the link in the chat. I've sent it to you. Can you please post it?
Yes, Sasha, I'll do that.
And I think architect Monisha ma'am also has sent the link for BDIS. So Monisha ma'am, can you share it to Pooja ma'am so that she can post it in the chat
Yes, so
box?
I'll do it.
The first
Yes.
one is for VR.
Can you just type it as BARC so that
Yes, I am.
students, please join the respective groups using the links given to you.
And same here, Pooja ma'am, for MARC as well. I'm sending you the link.
There you go. We have all the links there. So students can join the respective WhatsApp groups and you can stay connected with all your faculties. And if you have any questions, you can ask us at this moment. Any doubts, any questions?
Can we have all your videos on so that we could take a virtual picture? Students?
When we say students only, faculty is visible. So all the young minds are sleeping. Wake up, guys.
Can you all switch on your video so that we can take a virtual photograph?
Rishabh, can you just switch on your video? Shobana ma'am might be knowing all the students.
Is Shobana ma'am there?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm there.
Ravi sir has joined. It's 70% staff and then 30% students. Guys, please join for the virtual photograph.
Yes, it'll be interesting to see you all.
Yes, sir. Pooja ma'am, is it done? Pooja ma'am?
Yeah, sorry, I got disconnected for some reason. So it was really nice to have you all, but through your videos, we've got like good photographs. So hoping to see you all real soon in college and interact with you all. And yeah, all the very best for the upcoming semester, upcoming years, and your new career that just got started, the journey to the career. All the best. Have a lovely day ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you, ma'am.
everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you, all of you.
Avinash, before ending, any doubt you can just post it in the chat box of the WhatsApp.
Yeah, we can stay connected with WhatsApp. Okay, you want BDES link again? I'll just share it. So that's for BDES, and that's for Emma.
Somebody asked about the books. You'll be receiving it soon from the college itself. Yes, class is starting tomorrow. We'll be posting the timetable and the schedule in the WhatsApp. Preeta is asking again link, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I'm just sending. Okay. So from tomorrow, only BIAC and BDES will start. For Emma, we will let you know the dates soon. So BIAC and BDES start tomorrow. Your faculties will be posting the timetable in the WhatsApp group and you can take it forward from there. All right.